Well, it's day one. It's about day 3 now of the lockdown, and yeah, what is there to say? Well, not too terribly much. Most of our family members are all right. Yeah, doing okay. Weather's been a bit rough lately. Other than that, I've just been sitting back and enjoying myself and eating a little bit of chocolate. Everyone's okay. Neighbours don't seem to be bothered. Not much traffic on the roads. The only things that I've seen on the roads is delivery trucks, freighter vehicles, and trains. Other than that, barely any public transport is running at all. Only for emergency purposes, of course. This whole lockdown, it's just as much as the bestest way to try and isolate this and try and sort it out as quickly as possible. Obviously it can cause a lot of damage to the economy and all the rest if this isn't dealt with sooner. Just hang in there, I guess. What have I been doing? I've been chatting with a lot of other people on Discord and all over, making these videos. It takes your mind off of everything and also keeps other people entertained. Yeah, take it easy and all the rest, and especially with everything going on lately, it is getting, yeah. What else can I say about everything? What to do when you're at home? Just, you got probably some sort of a console or some sort of a electronic device you could be able to play games on. Get yourself a simple game, play that, get another one, play that, and so on. So, for what I can understand, it's going to be around this whole lockdown in New Zealand, maybe around until April or sometime after April even. So, my birthday will be on the April 16th. So, I'm probably going to do some sort of like birthday live stream or something at that stage. And yeah, has the lockdown affected my channel? Not in any really negative ways, as I don't really cover the news as such. Other than that, I would just say, yeah. Just keep yourself distance from anyone else when possible. Buy food, dried, preserved foods that are healthy for you as well. And yeah. For me right now, I'll show you. I've got some food that I've been storing away. We've already opened the bag of rice and used a bit of that for food. But as of right now, I've got a whole box full of food. This is just personal food. We've got a whole fridge and pantry load, but this is just extra. Cup of noodles, dried roast vegetables and lamb, lamb fettuccine. These are dried foods, so what you do is you put a pot of about a cup and a half of boiling water into each one of these, and it makes a meal. And 3 of these instant mashed potato, decent meal, cans of spam, a few 4 cans of just tuna, or not tuna, sardines. They're quite good for you. Not the bestest foods, but it's the bestest thing to have when you've got a lot of when you don't want to have, when your fridge breaks down. So another can of spam, got 2 of them. They are probably not the bestest things for you, but they got a lot of stuff in there that will help keep you alive. Container of Manuka honey. It's multi-flower honey, but it has got with Manuka, so it's got some Manuka in there. It's good for you. Some more dried foods here. They're just biscuits, wafer biscuits. Just a bit of extra something sweet. Chicken soup. Another thing of chicken soup. Chili beans mild. Chili beans mild. Just some standard beans. Pasta sauce to go with some of the rice. You mix one of these in with a few dozen cups of rice when you cook up some rice. Put this in there, put whatever else in there, maybe some Spam. You got yourself a fairly decent meal. Also probably a can of beans and you got yourself a really good meal. And there's another can of pasta sauce. Oh yeah, and there's that noodle cup there too. So, all up, that's a lot of food. I'm not going to have to worry about going hungry. I am a bit of a hunter-gatherer, so I can go out and get food in the bush if I have to, since we live right out near the edge of town, and it backs off into the bush. And I have been hearing a lot of goats, and if I have to, I can sneak off and go and do a bit of hunting if I have to, but it's only if we get really desperate. There's a lot of other foods and stuff. That's just basically a really decent supply of food that I've been keeping for emergencies. Yeah, so if you can get your hands on dried foods like this, I did a lot of pre-shopping, knowing something was going to happen like a lockdown. Yeah. So, other than that, I've just been keeping myself busy and making videos at my channel station little thing, and yeah. I do hope you all have a wonderful day and all that. I've been okay. I don't know about how many reports of people that have gotten C13 in New Zealand as of now, but I'm sure there's places to look up that information. If anything, nothing really unusual has been happening. Been talking with a lot of people and all that So I'm probably going to do another one of these funny furry videos with a lot of other video content, but just different individuals I'll be doing. I kind of like to rotate it around and all that, and just use the same individual's content, because that would be wrong. And I already have been contacted by one of the people about it. And it's, obviously it's a private conversation that I had with that person, so yeah. I simply said to him, I'm sorry, I hope I didn't upset you and all that. I'm not going to say who it was. Because privacy is privacy. But other than that, I've got a lot of cool stuff planned for once this is, and a lot of people, some people are asking about my fursuit and how long will it be. Obviously with this lockdown, it means shipping stuff is going to be a lot harder, and I'd prefer to wait until things are a little bit more calmed down. And obviously I've yet to sort out shipment for the item to this from this individual, the fursuit itself. I do have something coming in the mail, but obviously no knowing of exactly when that's going to arrive. I don't have my fursuit paws on because I was eating chocolate. But I do want you to know, just, keep calm. I know this is the world is crazy right now, and do remember the news does try to just make you think things to get you glued to the screen. Better to be glued to a screen watching people just dancing around in animal costumes, I'd say. At least then. But do keep in mind, to take it somewhat seriously, to stay at home. only go out when you must, and there's no other way to do something. You've got to go out and do something, such as getting food. And for anyone that's working right now, like such as, you know, hospitals, police force, other emergency response, God, no, my heart goes out to all those people that are, you know, just, yeah, doing an amazing job trying to keep everything running. So as the leaders of our countries, some of them are less so, but lockdown is probably the bestest option when I can think about it. I've been thinking about it for a while. Other than that, yeah. I have been working on videos with other furry YouTubers such as Scar the Fur, who's a great individual. Maybe I should do an interview with him. Like, you know, it's just a nice thing to do, and he's a great individual. He's very, like, into doing really in-depth things, like studying various things of the culture of the fandom. Yeah. And for what I understand about the fandom, it's bigger than what many people think it is. It took me a while to actually realise how big the fandom is, and yeah. Yeah. So, like what you see, I never ask for anyone to subscribe. I never ask for likes. I never ask for comments. If that's something you actually have noticed on my channel. I hope that you have a really nice day, and yeah, and if not, I hope it gets better. It'll take some time for all this to get better, of course. I don't expect this to be overnight. This is going to be a while of waiting this out, and yeah, take it easy, stay safe, and be smart. See yous around.